Hey guys, welcome back to another Ace Attorney. Yippee! Okay, I'm actually kind of worried if the next trial for us is gonna be hard. Cause the last one, I did have a difficult time. So I think we just finished, right? Yeah, we just finished. February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court Room. Now I'm like thinking about, I wonder who's gonna be like the next guest, I guess, for who's gonna be pulled in, because it was like the lady who didn't trust lawyers was like, I don't know, in the beginning of that trial last time it was a bit difficult, but then it got easier. But then I think because I ran out of like a lot of lives because of the first part of that trial. Okay.
Mr. Wright?
Huh? What?
Are trials always like this with you?
Yeah, they're really mean to me.
Like, you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
Pretty much, yeah. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with the piece of cloth.
So, this is where we turned this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth.
I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner, what? What? Oh, it's you! Oh, yeah, you had a relationship with, her sister. What's up with that? What is it with you guys? They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. Oh, that's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least.
Officer Marshall.
Thought I'd come take a look, see how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. Yeah, you were very late. They've got the home range locked down tighter than the forward and the enemy territory. That hard to slip out. Oh, that's hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Oh, you got enough on your blade without worrying about other people, competitor. You could be worrying about that chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example.
Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
You don't say. Now don't just be all. What? I've seen the red breeze blow out her slender neck many times. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler.
What?
At the award ceremony that afternoon, Adric seen it too, I reckon. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So, Miss Tar wasn't mistaken.
Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. Is he the next witness? Uh-oh. And sometimes you just gotta let the bull go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this.
So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
If it stakes us, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee! February 23rd. Oh god. Oh no.
I'd like to resume.
Why is it with a question mark? What do you mean you like to resume question mark? What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Oh, what's going on?
Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes aren't focused. You're doubled over, your back is bent.
It can't be. This can't happen.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with the trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation.
This is unacceptable. What?
It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
Excuse me, knock knock.
Who's there?
Who are you? Oh my god. Your eyes. What's with this guy? A strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Who is this?
Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when the man came in. What?
Who on earth is he? Is he a prosecutor too?
It's you!
Why are you just standing there? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry I'm late. Again, the roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see. How you been? So much these days.
Hello. I've been so busy.
Busy, smizzy, Ungy. My boy, you have to make time to relax. Oh god, they're gonna have multiple people are gonna have country accents.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Huggy seems to be his nickname for the judge.
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? Aha, so you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks. So sorry about our little worthy of giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime, jolly. Little worthy.
Mr. Wright! You don't know the district chief of police.
Chief of police?
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Why is he just standing? Why is he just standing there? The name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it?
Well, it's worthy. You look at the poor fella. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's
My sister's muffler.
So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, the Miss Sky really was wearing the muffler. But to think they had to stuff into the exhaust pipe. On Little Worthy's car, no less. Oh my god. It's really quite embarrassing even for us.
What's this?
It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Oh. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running?
But Mr. Edgeworth!
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If you're investigators of those lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature is there. Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had... You're heading in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'd expect a written apology. What are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edward at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
Yes?
Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of the knife.
The blade, Your Honor. Well, I don't see why not.
Could you open it for me, I wonder?
Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push the switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point at people anymore.
Come on, just hurry up and open it.
This is all... okay. Okay.
Time to investigate.
What's this? Oh, can I click on that?
There's a small tag on this knife. It seems to say SL9 too. What does that mean?
Well, I've heard something similar. DL6 of DL6 incident fame.
But it's strange.
Huh? What is?
I'm not certain, but I get this feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this, or letters to look a lot like this somehow.
Okay. Not about this thing.
Don't scare me like that.
I'm the one who's scared.
Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off.
And this dark red stain. Blood. Oh, we gotta probably keep that clean. Found at the crime scene wrapped in defendant's muffler, small tag attached. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife.
Sure thing, not a problem, not even a little one, really. Okay. This knife is a spatial, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between the knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. The detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess! The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked in this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
There was a murder at the police department. The detective?
It's hush-hush information, Oogie. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Well, I mean, why did you say it now in front of a bunch of people? Well, wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Wait, does that mean there are like 2 murders at the same time? Is that what that meant?
Order.
Anyway, we at the department and we're all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? Bro, why did you say it here? That's suspicious. Why did you mention it then?
I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright.
2 detectives killed at the same time in different places.
The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well, however. Keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Okay. Department in disorder. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Excuse me. Special. Hard to come by the particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Wright. Oh, but I can't say that. They're not that. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was that knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime?
That's quite a mystery.
But also, like, if they said there was another person who got killed in the department, I wonder who could have that been. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Interesting. Okay, maybe we might need to point something out right here. I do need to save, so I don't need to go back. Okay. It was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do the investigation. Because he said there was a murder. The detective was killed at this pit. Well, yeah, who was it? Can we get that information or no? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. It's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Uggy?
I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect, but just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. I suppose I could help if you can help. If you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This key's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Oh shit. Wait. Hold on. I gotta lock in on this. Okay. so where the victim was found. I mean, that was the department, right? So maybe not ask how the victim was killed, when the victim died. Is it how the victim was killed? I guess how the victim was killed, right? Because we don't know if it was actually the stab. Where the victim was killed, he said it was at the department, so I don't think I should ask it. And when the victim died, he gave us a specific a time already, right? So it should probably be this. Well, how was the detective killed? How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was when he in the forest called a stabbing with a knife. A knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit we're cooking now. But you know, it's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. It seems like I'm going to have to press this a bit harder. Frick, was that the wrong one? What? Okay. Go back! Press! I don't know if I'll get another chance. Okay, so I can go back, nice. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found. Oh, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room in the police department. Oh! Huh. The evidence room. You want to know about the evidence room, would you, Righto? I can't say I've heard of it. I guess I should ask again once I learn a bit more about the evidence room. Haven't we been in there? We got shocked in there by Von Karma. There's something stranger about this than the place where the body was found. Let's go back again. It's evidence room. He just said stabbing, so that wasn't really very helpful. Because I thought he was gonna give us like a particular place where the person was stabbed, but I guess not. He was really vague about that. I'm assuming he's gonna be vague for the next one too. So, when did the murder at the police department occur? Now, there's a sharp question, right? Oh, very sharp. Well, my boy, you're gonna love this. Oh, okay, so just go straight up to there, okay. 5:15? But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office.
What?
Money is murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? I mean, coincidence.
This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening.
Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incidents. How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, Righto. You understand?
Trying to understand, Righto.
Don't call me that. Well, if you can prove there is a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties the two murders together. Whatever it is, I'd better find it and get the bottom of this. Two detectives are killed at 5:15, one at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
And the knife? What was it doing there?
I better check this knife out. I mean, we could just process this anyway. This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that go on in the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Rado.
Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine the knife while we can, Righto.
Evidence that links the knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that's had me stumped all this time. So, how are things down at the department? Okay, I have to look at that, so basically... This guy! No. Where is my knife? Do I have to look at it more? Because they said I had to look at it more.
there's a small tag on the knife.
It says SL9 too. What's written on the tag? It wasn't that long ago enough. Short, check the court record again. Okay. So they said the court record. This one? Oh, SL9! Oh! Oh, this one, is it this one? Wait a second. At last, an honest-to-goodness objection! This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean?
Aha! An honest to goodness, what do you mean, Bluesky? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL9 too.
And this is Apartment Y.
Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. If you turn it around.
What's this? 6 minus 7 S 12 2.
Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside down.
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up, but it turned it around, and what do you get? Wow, 221. That's the date for person died, right?
Ah!
Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
SL9. That's the same thing that is written on the knife's tag. Order! Well, Chief?
Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto? I win? What game is this guy playing? What? There's more? What? This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Was that the only thing that changed? I guess we can press more on this. So this knife was stolen. Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say. Was it, in fact, a murder weapon? Nice. Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder, and it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edward's car.
Hard to think there isn't a connection there.
What am I supposed to press more on? I wonder to see, it doesn't... We might have to look back at these statements just in case if there's anything new. You got a good look in your eyes there, Righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry. So, something did happen. Why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand you were busy, what with Lana's case and all? Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? Anything new? Okay, this might be the same. Is there gonna be a new question now? Oh no, it's the same thing. Okay. I can't believe the thing I had wasn't like a connection that much either. Like, what?
Knife.
Okay, what was this again? What's the statement here? Wait. Is there anything new here? Okay. Okay, so everything seems the same except that first part. Can I look at the case report? Did I get a new one or no? Okay, that's the same one. 515 loss of blood in one wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab was found. Let me save. I'm gonna save just in case if I mess up again. Can I look at this more? Is there anything? Check the blood if it is connected. What am I supposed to put more? 17. The SL-9221. Could this be used? Because this has the same date. It's a different time, but the same date though. I don't know what I need to present to what specific part, because I thought I was done. I think this could be one. I just don't know where to present it. You know, is there anything on this too I can look at? Like, SL-29. We could use the ticket for something, but I just don't know where do I put it. What else do I need to look at this knife for? Besides the tag. What's this? What? I guess that's more blood. Anything else? No, that's it. It's just the tag. Do I use the ticket then? Okay, I'm leaning towards that ticket then. Okay, put it though.
usually links in this here, so I can't talk that much about it. Time the crime is 5:15. The detective was killed at the police department. See what happened.
Wait. What was the quarter? February 21. That too. This has a knife too. This could also be. Wound was caught by a 4.5-inch knife. Could it also be? It could be this too that I can use. Case. Do I need to find what case it was used for now? And there's still no number day of the murder, but it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edward's car. Was it found in the exhaust pipe? I wonder if he changed anything with like his responses to those questions.
The evidence room, didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
And that was evidence of the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Oh, there's a connection between the two cases.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Happy. We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. Okay, so that was new. Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Well, out with it, Wright. What's your connection?
Yes, well noted, Mr. Wright.
The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in the very same evidence room.
Indeed! There do seem to be many case connections for it to be a coincidence.
Is he silent? Dude, he's kind of like intimidating. Like, you two make a good pair. He even ships us. It took my man 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet, you know. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's official after all. What? No, that was... What, really?
I would have guessed.
I'll corroborate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh well, I guess I might have as well tried to get what I can out of him. Victim's gender, victim's division. If ID number, I don't think he would give us our his ID number. Victim's division? I feel like victim's gender is too vague. Okay, well, what division was the victim stationed in? Oh, you want to know that, do you? Do you? Criminal Affairs, Division 1. Detectives responsible of homicide cases. Homicide, that would be the same division as Detective Gumshoe. The person who was murdered was Detective Gumshoe. Yeah.
Detective Goodman, who was killed in the underground parking lot, was homicide too.
It's almost like a serial killer was after homicide detectives.
Except the serial killer happened simultaneously, scientifically speaking.
Well, I sure hope Detective Gumshoe isn't next on the list. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15, one at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
And a knife.
Oh yeah, this is repeating. Okay, maybe we can ask the ID number. Okay, how about you tell us the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Are you sure? You can tell pretty well. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tad lid on ID numbers, so don't get going or your hopes up. The number is 5842189.
Wow, that's quite a long.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
Me too. I can't do it.
You didn't even get the first number right. It was 5.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim at the police department, 5842189. It does tell me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think...
Meaning?
It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean?
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say.
Before, let me save my game first.
You see the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department. Tells you something. What does it tell you?
This. Yeah, this.
Take that!
With this...
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
No, it's just... I got confused. And this is news? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do.
Wasn't that?
Wait. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh my gosh, it caught me off guard.
Who is this? Is it yours?
No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Rado. Personal IDs are top secret. Oh, so does that mean someone was murdered at the police department and his body was brought to the place? If it's the same guy. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
And this means what exactly?
Huh?
Wait, ID number we heard from the chief earlier. It started with 8 2. I've forgotten.
You didn't even get the first number right again! Number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Wait a second, right? What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharp as a tack, Rado, sharp as a tack.
But what? Detective Goodman is our victim? He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot!
Yeah, the detective Bruce Goodman was killed at the police department in the evidence room at the exact same time. So that means he was carried. Dude, does that mean, and that like, gives a lot of evidence that Edward did it, but it can't be him. It can't be him again. That's impossible. So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time, and in a completely different location.
Order, order, order! Chief, what does this mean?
No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it is top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Now just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Oh god. Or didn't you hear me? What's that face? Oversat the grave error? Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? You how? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was your office Meekins who brought you the news. Oh, I remember this. Oh god! Officer Meekins.
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before?
Wait. Aha! Oh. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on our premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. You don't mean him. According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Ugh. Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if the officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of the duty on your part, Worthy. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning at the court as evidence. And I... God. Is he quiet again? And there was such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
Mr. Wright?
Huh? Oh, well, it's, Rule 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
What does that mean?
Couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. Bro, Edward got fucked over. The gay connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, Wright, my boy! Huh? I was just doing my job. No. No!
It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
I know we are going through a tough time, Worthy. What's with all those rumors? We're even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day at the prosecution as requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Yeah, you get more days for this. To be continued. Yes. I wonder in a way if that guy's gonna be like an antagonist to us, the chief of police department. Like he seemed like he was on our side, but I wonder if there's gonna be more about him.
Mr. Wright. So, what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Well, let's see what is going on. The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
What's this and the evidence room part?
Dude, this was yesterday. How did you forget? Hi, Sleepy Rel. Hi. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you. How have you been?
Well,
Oh, well, that's what we're going to find out, or try to at least.
alright. Let's do this.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Oh, look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine are just for show. Oh, let's go. Science awaits us.
Yeah. Yippee! By the way, I think this is like I've been playing Ace Attorney for a while, so I'm on episode 5 of like the first game. And okay, I kind of miss Maya. I do kind of miss Maya though.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder.
Oh, have you seen this game before? Or have you played it before, Sleepy Rel? I'm blind to this, so yeah, this is like your first time seeing everything.
There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No big. I'm assuming it was like brought there though. I'm playing on my computer.
Oh,
That oil drum was empty. Oh, I heard it was pretty. Yeah, did it get onto the Switch recently or no? I might be saying this wrong, but yeah, I think like all of the episodes are on Switch, or I mean more of the games are anyway. The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. This has also been a pretty fun game. Like, I love the reactions of the witnesses when you catch them off guard. They're so overreacting, but it's so fun to see.
my sister erasing evidence of the crime scene ever.
This is just the Switch one. Oh, okay. Not the Switch 2. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all.
They might bring it to the Switch too, though, because this is a pretty famous series.
It's just, well, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in the oil drum washed it all away.
You learn the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's the grid for?
The situation calls for one thing, and that is luminal testing fluid.
Luminal?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see, it's still there.
Dude, is this bad if we're tampering what's gonna happen? Like, I know we're we're not a prosecutor, but we're supposed to be a defense attorney, right? But we're not supposed to tamper what was on, like, in the murder scene, right? Would we get in trouble? Oh, I mean, we already did that a long time ago anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. If it can, I don't have money to afford the Switch 2, so probably not. Tamper the evidence. We've tampered with the evidence before. Literally, Phoenix tampered with, like, the murder scene in the beginning of, like, the game. So, this is not a surprise. If this was in real life, we would be in so much trouble.
Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But and if I did have, like, a Switch 2, I mean, I think I liked it better to stream it instead than play it on my own, because I actually enjoy playing this a lot on the stream. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it? Why me? Why is it me? So I can get in trouble, not you, of course.
I'm a minor, I can't even drink yet.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not shrinking it, so it wouldn't be in her, like, record, and she's using the excuse. I don't know that much about, like, streaming on her Switch, so I know more on, like, the computer, but not, like, or are on the phone more, but not on like the Switch for it. Or like I don't know that much about capture cards too. I am still like, even though I've streamed less than a year, I'm still not I still don't know the like I guess the components of like streaming, especially with capture cards.
Here, look, I'll need these glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Oh.
That's for a blood reaction, just spray on the luminol on it. Like this, see?
Press
enter to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some blood stains.
Yeah. There it is. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a blood stain? Emma, you're shaking.
It's just this is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, well we definitely know this is a blood stain, but doesn't something strike you as odd, scientifically speaking, of course?
What's odd about this, scientifically? Bloodstain's location. Because wouldn't it be in the trunk? Not on the floor? Why, the bloodstain's location, of course it's elementary.
Huh? Why is it that elementary? I mean, I would think that if there was a fight, you'd expect some bloodstains here.
I suppose you might think that.
Come on, Mr. Wright, we're all counting on you!
There's something odd about— What? Okay, never mind. Maybe it's the amount of blood that's odd?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at this blood on the sole of the victim's foot.
It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to be been more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans where we found the bloodstain, okay?
Just in the spooky season. Yeah. I'd like to play more spooky games than this, but yeah. I mean, each case would be spooky because each person was murdered, so.
See, I'm pretty handy to have you around, right?
Actually, she really is, though. Like, she gives us a lot of mechanics of seeing how to see evidence more closely, and I actually do like the mechanics she does give us. Yeah, and that stuff's pretty handy, too.
I saved up all hounds to buy that.
How much was it? Solution used for scientific investigation finds blood traces spray to use.
We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with the view of the case.
Let's drag the hidden evidence out on the light of day.
Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
I mean, we are. They're very insane. The objection fights are so fun, but they're also kind of like insane. I guess I should have given this a spray or something suspicious. Ha! Oh no, it's you! I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box.
Miss Star!
You only trust your own eyes, hmm? Not bad, you two. That day old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead and doesn't really get my mouth watering. Also, you were really like, you really did not like us last time. You gave us a lot of bad dishes because you were so bad about us. Today's trial. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but no, it's okay. It was my fault.
Oh, we know.
Yeah, we know it's your fault. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that I wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. Oh, that's why you mixed up your testimony yesterday, huh? I was wrong to think that, I'm sorry.
Sorry, you lied on the witness stand, that's unforgivable.
And you can get in trouble for that. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the evidence and the events were from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. What? You know, funny. What if it's like she actually took it out and it looked dramatically like she was stabbing him? I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star?
What happened?
Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up.
Coughed it up?
They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspects after suspects. And before long, they called me,
Oh,
the cough-up queen.
Oh, and I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from their lunches.
And you were
you were let go. Fired? Why?
I felt that I had found my dream job when I found an investigator. And if those prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident.
Oh, okay. That's the thing we had on the knife. That was the tag on the knife. SL9. Wait, she doesn't mean.
Let me show you something. You might react to it.
What do you think about this?
The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman. Goodman was the head detective of the case, you know.
Oh.
Really?
That knife was evidence from the case, the murder weapon. It was due on the transfer the very day the Goodman was killed.
Thank you.
As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? I guess look at that note then. Or is it gonna be the same thing? Okay, maybe I have to ask her. No? Okay, what else do I need to give her? Oh, yeah, this one. Maybe.
I had one of those up until 2 years ago.
Back when you were the cough-up queen, right?
We found this ID here at the parking lot.
Well, there's no mistaking it that it's definitely Goodman's.
I mean, it does have these... yeah, like, photo anyway. But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department.
That's impossible.
I wish I could be so sure. What else do I give her? You want some luminal testing fluid? Anything? Okay. Can I talk to her more about it? No. Okay. I guess we'll just do trial and error then.
Yummy!
Yeah, yummy luminal fluid. Yum yum yum. Can you take a look at this? Yes?
You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
Oh, no, but thanks, she didn't even look at it.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this.
We infuse the leaves with steam before brewing.
I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite!
Only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. You wanna look at this blue badger panel? I'm just gonna trial and error. I don't know what else I need to ask her about. Maybe the... I guess we're gonna go down the line.
If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. And even I get flustered sometimes.
I mean, yeah, you did see someone who possibly murdered someone. Like a murder scene. So you went straight to the scene of the crime.
I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the...
In other words, 5 minutes after the crime.
Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were.
5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem.
Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it discarded again. Just like that time.
That time? What's that time?
That incident really opened my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable to who?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police department, the police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence, so they didn't
solve it.
On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Who was the criminal? Executed.
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find enough decisive evidence. Not a shred.
Yeah, that is onigiri. What? But the criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence. Of a sort, made-up evidence.
Oh, shit, you killed someone by that was innocent.
What? You mean that they executed someone with fabricated evidence?
The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job.
Like you.
And you were one of those.
Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be? So this could be a revenge thing. This murder might be dealt with because of might have been influenced because of revenge of what happened.
Exactly, Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail, Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over. He was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I.
You haven't forgotten SL9.
There was another side to the case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait.
Those lunches you sell.
There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Miss Star's old boyfriends, how many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection.
So Rookie,
What?
it seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes.
And then you should take this.
A Salisbury steak lunch?
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Miss Star? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you going out?
Why do you want to know?
I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister and made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then.
I'll eat it. Yeah, it's for us. It's for us, chat. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold.
Is it because the prosecutor probably found out that the evidence was made up and actually caused him to be demoted then?
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall. What if Jake Marshall dated your sister? That's what happened. Okay, let's move. February 23rd. Looks like Miss Sky is in questioning.
I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine?
How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they arrested the suspect in the police department murder?
Well, let's come back later.
Yeah, because it could be a different person, or unless they're thinking it's the same one, maybe. Which, that doesn't make any sense in their case, but... Criminal Affairs Department. We're gonna say Detective Gumshoe. Oh, everyone looks deadly serious here.
Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
It makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene.
Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead.
I doubt anyone wants more mysterious or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. Can we talk to anyone? That must be the chief of detectives. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Detective killed in the evidence room. Tell no one outside the police department. No, I told that old lady at the restaurant everything. What? Dude, that's unprofessional. Someone's getting demotion. Why did you say that? So this is the police mascot, is it? It's Blue Badger, the future sergeant of police force.
And then the sign's a little changed from the other one outside.
Oh, well, the dancing Blue Badger, TM. TM! He's still under development, you see. I wonder how the Blue Badger's gonna be involved with this murder, because he's somehow evidence.
You have it trademarked?
Absolutely, it's cutting edge stuff. Very now. I showed this doll here to my daughter and she burst into tears. Don't show her the moving mock-up outside, then you'll give her nightmares. I like the one outside that Gumshoe made. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. I know the killer used dried ice. If put it between the latch and the door, the room could be sealed shut. This is good. I win a writer's award for sure. I don't think that's the case. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. Hey, I guess he's gonna follow his dreams then. These are the detective's tasks. There are computers and files on H1. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Okay, so I guess... Oh, what's this? A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar, my bad. My bad, okay. Okay, so... where else can we go? Oh, okay, we can go here. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring.
I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all.
So the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is.
She's like a kid at an amusement park. I mean, she is a kid. She's 16. Yeah. Funny that was all like a lady in the police uniform, because we would have thought it would have been I would have thought it would have been a poster too.
Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look.
Let's examine that thing. The Blue Badger.
The Blue Badger is still writhing around today.
Oh, it's gonna play. Yeah, this is the Blue Badger. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday.
Can I take out his batteries? He's not that bad. I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty. What?
I didn't think that at all, but okay. The usual wanted posters are hanging up at the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looks like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point. Look, the patrolman is saluting the other guys. He must be a detective. I think the Blue Badger just looks goofy. I'm not gonna lie. I think he just kind of looks goofy. Not anything really weird. You idiot! What were you thinking? Where's your head, sir? It's right here, sir.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was showing the detective where his head was.
They make a good pair. You know what? I don't think I need to look at more of this. I can just move. The guard station. Yeah, he's just a little jester that's just kind of like a bit fucked up, but especially with how he moves, but he's not that bad. Oh, wow. What's the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So beyond the door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime.
It sure seems that way. Oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the deserts. What I want to know is if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already.
Why is there a lasso here? Don't put that there!
Look, on the floor, a lasso.
What if this trap looks like it's set up to trap something?
A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here.
Well, yeah, because somebody was murdered in the evidence room, right? So...
But the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. What else can we look at? Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there.
Need to frame an unalive scene. Probably. What I'm thinking is maybe, like, someone did get murdered in the evidence room and somehow the murder, like, the body was transferred into the other area. That's what I'm thinking. But then again, they did also say that the murder scenes happened at the same time, at 5:15. So I wonder if that time was tampered or something.
There's a security guard uniform hanging here.
Looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather. What was that called again? A punchy, a paunchy, a pinchy? I know! A punchy! Maybe that wasn't it.
It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep the information to myself for the time being. Why? Why don't you just tell her?
This swinging door makes this place look like some kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch!
I'd say it'd be more of a ER myself.
Yipes, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
Yeah, go hydrate. Drink some water. When was the last time you drank some water?
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
How so? We're gonna get into a dramatic story, oh god, from cacti.
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. I'm not so sure
I'm not so sure if I see the resemblance.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity.
No clues here. Maybe that's it. Oh, wait. What's this? Oh, you should drink water now. You should drink water now, yeah. Maybe, like, set up a schedule or, like, get a timer to remember to yourself to hydrate. Hopefully you drink some water, right? Did you drink some now? You should, I think, like, usually, I don't quote me on this, but you should have, like, for water per day, it's supposed to be more than a bottle of water. So I think, like, maybe, like, 2.5 should be good enough for, like, what you're supposed to have. The evidence room is beyond the door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Oh, there's also a lasso there. Bare minimum. You see, I drink like a bottle per day too, but I still get like dehydrated a lot, so I try to drink more. We thought it would be open. I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. And also, like, I don't really drink that much like other drinks. Sometimes I drink sweet drinks like occasionally, but I don't really like soda that much. And like I don't drink that much like lemonade or like tea. Yeah. Wait, you don't drink that much, like, other drinks as well? Also, like, usually with, like, sweet drinks, like, from what I've heard, like, if you drink more, it, like, dehydrates you more. I think we'd need someone's permission to go in there first. Let's go. Yeah, I don't like I just don't like the feeling when it comes to your nose, like it, like with the air, or like there's like I feel like there's like something that it's like it's too bubbly and then like affects your nose and then it kind of hurts it. I used to like sweet drinks a lot when I was little, but as I grow older, I've kind of like decreased my liking with sweets. Yeah, the carbonation's the reason why. This place is charged with frantic energy as always. Please.
Huh? Wasn't that...
The syrup. Yeah, I also didn't like soda when I was also a little kid too. I drank a lot of like lemonade when I was little though. I love lemonade. I loved it when I was like younger. I think it's okay now. Sometimes I drink it occasionally, but not that much anymore. I do want to drink more tea though. Like, I used to make tea when I was like years back, but I don't have time anymore. Yeah, it's not okay all the time. And also like sugar can increase and then that's not good for me. I don't want too much sugar in my body. Yeah, like green tea, hot tea. I used to make a lot when I was like years back, but I didn't have that much time anymore. I know it's supposed to be like short, right? But sometimes in cases where I think now I'm just like any small thing I do, it's like it takes too much of my time, which is, that's not always right. Yeah. I do love green tea though. I love like hot teas, especially when it gets cold. I do. Funny thing is, I do drink hot teas during like the summer when it's like really hot too. I just really like hot tea. One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. It's like the gumshoe. Now's not time for chit chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Like, I have a steak lunch. I feel like if we didn't give him a steak lunch anyway, I feel like he would have helped us. He's been helping us a lot recently.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
Oh, why is he sad? Why is he sad? I think I just heard the sound of a heart breaking. No! Now's not time for... No, it's not the time for despair. We've got our criminal now, we just need evidence. Criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room? Right, Val? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Oh, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto! Sitting around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. Hey, I got something for you.
Wait! Don't leave!
If you want to know more, here head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figured he's down there having a good cry. Later. No! Come back! No! He ran off! No!
He ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation's off to a running start. Gumshoe, no, we had something for you! Oh gosh, where do I go? Jesus, okay. There's a lot of places to go to. It's a bit overwhelming. Wait, detention center. Or, Wait, actually, can we go see Edgeworth? Hey, Edgeworth, how's it going? Hey, buddy, how pal?
Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations.
Hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back. Yeah, he got in trouble last time, so we should. He's definitely going around. Do I need to talk to you about anything? No. Okay. Is she back? She is. Okay.
Still, I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Well, not really. We need to know who it is first so we can make sure that we're fine. Yeah, I guess they did. Let's not go too far down the road right now. Things will just get confusing. Ooh.
Well, what was that?
Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Is it Meeks? Oh. Oh, hi. Greetings, sir.
Oh, wait, I know who you are.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere in the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Officer Meekins. So you're a guard here at the detention center.
No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. Like, a lost lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver reports.
No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't. Is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins, reporting, sir.
What?
Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Okay, so what happens? Jesus, that's oh my gosh, the ringing. Why does he still have that horn? Take his bag away from him. Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir. Sir. Oh, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. That's a business that day, sir. And so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
So normally there's a guard at the evidence room.
That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept in evidence room, sir. The security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Yeah! What the heck is this guy doing? He's so animated.
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out, sir. And when I came to, I was here. In the detention center. How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask? What happened to your hands?
Sir, there was no one to manage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. That's a weird coincidence. That has to be linked. Why is it their hands being, like, injured? It's like Miss Sky.
And another similarity between this case and the one on the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have a label, you have to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir. Then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that. Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Do you know the victim, Detective Gumshoe? Goodman? Not Gumshoe, not Gumshoe. The ringing, yeah. Take that horn away from him, dude. the air horn, or like, the microphone, I guess. Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light, or other creature comforts. Oh, poor guy. I don't know any detectives.
So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir, none. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am, so he was framed just like the prosecutor. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
But sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do. Sir, to tell the truth, sir, what had happened? When the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were, wait, knife hollered at you. And when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir, all alone. Oh my gosh, I need like him to like tell me like from like chapter 1 to chapter 2 what happened, like step by step, because it's kind of confusing me right now. I feel like he's all over the place. Oh, because Detective Goodman disappeared. What? When I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hands. Wait, I have a theory. What if Goodman was actually trying to kill the prosecutor and the prosecutor accidentally killed him or something, or like what happened? Because Goodman was involved with the SL9 case. He has a good reason to be out of for revenge. Say something to my boss. You're same. Same with me. I get too nervous when I have to explain something to like who's like a higher up about something like very important. And when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hands, sir. Oh, the shock, oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared.
That's some story.
Oh wait, maybe we could show him some evidence? Ah, you! Officer Meekins, this is for you. Eee, I'm scared of knives, sir. It's okay, I just wanted to. Sir, last night, sir, that's the one. I was an apple, sir, in my dreams, sir. I was almost being peeled.
On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife.
He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. That's fair, that's fair. Poor guy. Show him another knife? No. You want a steak dinner? I know it's not for you, but... Officer Meekins, can you look at this? I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. It's a steak dinner. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright.
Okay, I don't think I need to show him anything. Okay, I don't think there's anything I want to show him. Oh, my bad. Wrong area. Where else did we go? Guard station. Is anyone back here? I hope I don't need to trigger something for him to talk. For the other guy. If I can't find anywhere I need to go to, I might have to go talk to him more. Gosh. I'm circling around. Okay, everyone's there. I was there. I was here. We don't need to go back here. There's no one waiting for us here, right? Okay. Okay. Is Edgeworth back? No, okay, so I do need to talk to more to that guy. Okay. I guess we'll go down the list of what I need to show him.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That is, sir, that's it!
That's what?
My head was a blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct, that card was the cause of it all.
This ID card?
Exactly, sir, that's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir, nothing. I'd better pry into this a little deeper. Can you tell me what it is that you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost, little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman who was in the evidence room, and that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir, and that's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing, suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
What?
Sir, I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leaped at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto others before they do unto you, my own father's words, sir.
What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. I woke, I was here. Right.
So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you still ended up here?
He told me that I had to be him, sir, on the day at the time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
And the security camera. The crime, my crime, the crime I swear to stamp out. It's there, it's me on the tape.
And you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. Wait, hold on. What if it's like tampered or something? No thanks, I have my own. Well, I guess we'd better go check on the crime scene. Okay, so I guess we just move to that area. Here? Oh, this is new.
Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives' desk.
It's Police Chief Gant. Oh, it's you. And you're sure this is all him? You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers. Lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats. Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. The chief detective looks a little flustered. Hey, right, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
Okay. Oh, that's his name. Edgeworth. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Worthy. You know, they're all doing a little choir committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident of Cord Lake. It doesn't look good having the top prosecutor sitting in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Rado? Yeah, Von Karma. Von Karma. A legend he was of defeated in his 40-year career. I wonder if we'll see that guy again. But in the court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. And in the case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? Oh, dude, I kind of hope it's not gonna be like, oh, you did it, Edgeworth, you did it again. I'm like, no, it's not him. It's downright odd. I tell you, the Detective Gooding killed on their turf, too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume.
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. Somebody tampered it or something. What evidence is it, this? Now, Rana, I can't give away all your secrets just like that. What if someone is tampering the evidence? It might be like the marshal. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives crap shut.
Ah, he was the one that you weren't picking on earlier.
Huh, you saw that? Whoops. Oh, something happened? Oh, it was just shaking. I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
Oh. So, can we show you evidence? You want a steak dinner? I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Sorry, Rada. I'm through with that stuff, though, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there, the busy one.
The guy who can't sit still to see me get that sort of gumshoe.
He doesn't like meat. He doesn't he doesn't want steak. Either him or the dancing blue badger. You want some luminal testing fluid? You want some
Yummy.
His owner, can you look at this? I need to show him anything else or no? Maybe not. Okay. Where is Gumshoe? Where could he be? Gumshoe, where are you? Oh, hello. Edgeworth, are you back? No. Okay. I need to look down the list. Detective Center, Attention Center. I don't need to talk to you anymore. Maybe here? Guard station? No? I need to talk to him more? Okay, I need to show him something. What can I show you? Hey, what about this guy? Where is Gumshoe? Where is he? Wait, what if he's at the Wright's office? There's no way he could be though. Right? No. Where is Gumshoe? Maybe I do need to talk to him more. Either him or the dancing blue badger. Hey, where did he go? Where did he go? I couldn't find him anywhere. Do I need to talk more to Meekins? Is that what I need to do? Maybe I don't need to show him anything. Okay, I guess maybe not. I don't think I'm gonna get anything out of this guy, but I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. Where did Gumshoe go? Oh my gosh. I am going all over the place. I don't think there's anything I need to show to you either. What do you think about this? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go. I know I said I'm not gonna get anything out of him, but I'm just gonna show anything. I don't know how I can progress. Because Edward's not in his office, and Gumshoe just ran away. Where is Gumshoe? What do I do? Where do I go? Where do I leave? Oh my god, I'm gonna be wasting time. You wanna look at this? Okay, where is he? Where is Gumshoe? You don't know where he is. Can I examine anything? No. Oh, what does this guy have to say? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. I know. The killer used cassette tape. What a crafty trick. The gunshot was a fake. This is good. No one will expect a cassette tape in this day and age. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. I hope he succeeds. The Blue Badger. We can go to the Blue... Yeah, let's... maybe we can go to the Blue Badger. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but we'll see. No, we already looked at this. Because there's a check mark. By the way, Gumshoe made that. Anything new here? Look, the patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. Answer me, how many fingers do you see? I'm sorry, I don't know. Well, that's tricky for the left, but nowhere near from the right. Get glasses, officer.
That wasn't a salute, it was an eye test.
Dude, they're just only doing tests. Okay. There's gotta be something I missed. Oh, wait, can we check this? Can we check this? No. Damn it. Where is Gumshoe? Is there anything I can move from here? No. I go to Meekins. Ugh. Okay. Do I need to show you anything? I don't want to show him a knife. It's fine. You want subliminal testing fluid? What? Oh wait, oh no, I didn't want to look. I didn't want to observe it. Okay, we're just gonna be going around now. Where is everyone? You have anything to talk about? Nothing. Okay. Where do I go? Where do I go? Yeah, basically, I have to show evidence to someone. That's what I'm thinking, and then get a response. But the recent guy, he's not gonna look at it, so it must be from. I need to show her something. No, I don't need to show her. I need maybe Meekins is probably the person I need to show it to. But I already showed him the ID. Oh my gosh. You know, it's I'll show him more stuff, man. And look at the shoe. I have to. I think I have to progress from this guy. This man doesn't eat steak, and he doesn't want luminal fluid drink. That's like the best combination. I have to get something out of you. Come on, man. I need to move. You wanna look at my badge? Okay, maybe. Okay, it's not him. Okay, maybe I'm thinking Meekins. I think I have to trigger something with Meekins. No, it's the wrong area. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Look at this. Go ahead, sir. Laugh at me, sir. Huh? I know what you want to say. I know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she was one just like it.
Me? Why would I?
I know, sir, I know. I'm the only one without a girl with the matching badges. What? Don't worry, I'm alone. All alone. Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and the youthful romance. What the fuck? No. Is he talking about those badges on our coats? I'd like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory. Was that the trigger? Can I see Gumshoe now? No. Oh my gosh. Is that not the trigger? Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe let's go back here. Edgeworth, are you back? No, he's not. No, that was not the trigger. Okay. Is anyone back here? No. Okay, I have to go back to the detention center. No, I don't need to show this. I don't want to show him the knife he ate. The ID was the problem. What did he say about the bullet? He didn't know anything about the bullet. Keep bothering the officer, yeah. You mean this guy or the other guy? He doesn't know anything about this. I showed him this earlier.
Wee, wanna look at this? Wanna look at this with me?
What's...
Well, the day Detective Goodman's body was found in the trunk,
So this means... Okay. This means I'm a free man, innocent. This is a dream, sir. Then I hope I never wake up. If this is a dream, you'd better wake up right now. Oh, wait, that was new. Anything new here? Was that he said that was the murder weapon. Yeah. Actually, I went through that. You want some? You want some luminal fluid? Okay, and I know for the steak, he was like, he didn't know what that was. Okay, was that the trigger? Please, Gumshoe, come around. Oh my god, he's not here. He's at the guard station. No. Detention center. What else can I look at? Underground. Edgeworth, are you back? No! Oh my god. Anyone at my office? No, okay. I guess we gotta bother him again. What do I need to task you about? What time is it? Okay. Sorry, I have to show you this knife. I think I've shown him everything. So I don't think, maybe I have to actually bother the other guy, but he's gonna be like, no, you gotta show it to Gumshoe, but Gumshoe's not around, so I don't know where he is. Maybe I need to look back at those logs. But if I need to look at something, maybe I need to examine something? Okay, let's go. I'm gonna show him all the evidence I have, and if he doesn't say anything and I don't get anything, I might have to go back to that underground, like to that parking lot place, and maybe we can find something. Okay, you wanna look at my badge? We're gonna start with my badge. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay, present. Where is Edger? No, where is Gumshoe? Man, I am kind of hungry too. Actually, looking at that steak made me a bit more hungry. Damn. I did forget to eat dinner, so probably after this stream I'm gonna eat like a dinner for myself. You don't have anything to say about your fellow blue badger? What's for dinner? We'll find out. I'll find out whenever I get my food or make it or whatever. Beep, beep. Nothing here too. Oh, I don't think I've had Salisbury steak before. And I have. I thought it was like alright. I can't share through the screen. I'm sorry. It's just gonna mess up my computer if we share the video. You have nothing to say. Yeah, okay. There's nothing I can say to this guy. I might have to actually look at something. Mess with my napkins, no worries. Yeah, that's gonna work. You want some Salisbury steak? Okay. Yeah, I'm getting nothing out of this guy. Okay, so I guess we might have to go to the underground parking lot. Maybe we can just look at something.
Look, a door. That must mean something.
Observe ID. I did observe ID. I presented the ID to him. I'm not sure the doors mean anything.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
Failed to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Yeah, I can't enjoy right now if I have to solve, like, a murder.
Aha, a ladder.
That's a step ladder. Oh, if you observe, like, you just kind of look at, like, it shows you, like, a blue screen of, like, the item closely, and you can, like, zoom in and zoom out and just pick areas that have, like, a yellow magnifying glass. That's a step ladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
Oh, wait, I think we talked about this with you. Slide.
This rope, is it?
Yep, they laid in the online of the victim's body.
So wait, the victim must have died and the killer closed a trunk on him.
No, wait, there was a stab wound. You have got to be the only person I know that would come with that conclusion. Maya might have. Look who's here. I'm gonna skip it. I think we talked about this too. Block A, block B. Gosh. Eek. What happened? It's okay, don't cry. Maybe there's a launch land on the Olympics team. What the heck happened? Okay. Gosh, I don't know then. I'm actually stuck in a rut. I'm not sure how I can progress. There has to be someone I need to talk to then. I showed him everything too. Guard station. Is there anything I need to examine here? If it gets to a point, I might have to look it up because I am actually stuck. Let's talk. Okay, let's talk to that lady in the parking lot and see if there's anything I can show her. I don't think I need to show her anything, honestly. I think I'm already done with talking with her. No, I already showed her this. Hey, what about the Salisbury steak?
You and Officer Marshall, are you,
Oh, no, she... Oh, we already asked this. Okay, so I think it's gonna be the same thing. Okay, Edgeworth, are you back there? Okay, I'm gonna look up really quickly where to go, because I actually don't know where to go. Okay, I'll be looking away for a bit. This is episode 5. This would be trial 2, right? So... Oh my gosh. Okay, I found out what I had to do. Okay. I'm gonna go here, right? And then... I had to talk to this guy. Ooh, sorry, you had to see that.
what exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half completed.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. Oh my god, so this is what I needed. I should really get back to the investigating the police department crime scene. Police department crime scene, so... Oh my gosh, I didn't know how to examine it. I could have gotten that guy if I examined more. Right? Is this here? Wait, police department crime scene, right? No, I clicked on another guy to the left. I clicked, someone else. I'm gonna go around. I thought I had to go there. This one? He's a police department crime scene. I thought that was the evidence room! What? Is it not the evidence? Going everywhere. Huh? Hold on, I'm thinking. Is it not? I'm gonna go back here. Do I need to examine again, just in case? Police department exam. Or maybe I need to go back to where Meekins is. Great. Police department crime. So where is Gumshoe? No. Oh my god. Hold on. My bad. My bad. had to do something real quick. Okay. Maybe go back? Okay. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. And I feel like I'm like going a lot everywhere. Usually I'm like really good at just seeing, oh, where do I have to go next? But I think I'm all over the place for this one. The campaign banner? Oh, hold on. I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright asked me for help. I was wondering if you could investigate if we can investigate the evidence room. God, every time when he's quiet, it's like, what are you thinking? Now, Rado. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Rado, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give him $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate the room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It just goes to show you never know until you ask.
And for you here, you can borrow this.
Oh, hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
It's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You just run along with you, do you best. Now, later, folks. He's very nice.
It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
Borrow a small loan of $1 million. Yeah, can I borrow some $1 million, please? He's like, sure. You seem happy.
Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on this girl. Yay. Right here. What? Wait. Did I go in the wrong way? Huh? I'm all over the place. The evidence room is beyond the store.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It will open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off, see?
What is the security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina sky so gray? Officer Marshall, why does it have to be him? Why does it have to be me I'm look for? As you have surmised, this here's my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeehaw. That card you got there on your chest? It's better than the sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw.
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. These crime scenes are waiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, Cabba, but I got no mind to tingle with you hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tingle with us hombres. Well, you like this guy? Okay, wait. Guard station.
I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his 6-shooter, I say a little prayer. What was that?
Oh, what is that all about, Mr. Wright?
I think he was just too hungry to talk.
You're just saying that because his stomach was growling?
Dude, do we have to give him the steak dinner? Oh my gosh.
You have no idea that he was talking about either.
Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto. What do I need to give him the steak dinner? Hey, buddy old pal. That smell. Reminds me of Texas. So,
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
no, I just saw a special on television that other day. Is this from my baby? Baby! What?
Yeah, Miss Star.
What's this?
What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambina. You win. That's anything much better than that. But it seems like...
He's willing to talk.
Yay! I thought we had to give that to Gumshoe. I guess not.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the Detention Center told us. That poor little doggy. The poor guy. Keep getting his name wrong and call him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fight for the job, you know?
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. Your car?
No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
You mean your car? There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kinda like the stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know. Marshall.
Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a raw-wide wrangler on the scene of the crime. It's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved in the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. Didn't they get the wrong guy though? I can't let it go. It's all there is to it.
What kind of a case was it anyway? Well, I've heard the name so many times that no one has told us what actually happened.
There were some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, the case is officially dated as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago, the day of our case. Oh, that sucks. That's right, the evidence transferals. Ashworth was talking about the transferals too. I know maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, baby, the mean machines will. I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. These ones, to understand, are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, and the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins at Detective Goodman. Are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be. You're the security guard, and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's that card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card and passes through. Oh. So this is the ID card record.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on the record just now. I've seen the number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove the record is tied to the stabbing. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? February 21st, yeah, the date. We could only evidence from solved cases in the room. They're kept here under the prison detective supervision for 2 years, so we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake. See? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault of the country sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to reinvestigate it. And that happens to SL9 days ago. Okay, so we have everything. Can we move to the evidence room? No. February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here.
So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me here.
Gumshoe! Hey! Whoa. What?
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So it's true what I heard. Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50, I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate the room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true. So chief of police, Gant? Well, only 50 bucks? Even me? Yeah, he can. In the back of my head, I was thinking like he would mention the Salisbury steak, but this is funny too. Heck yeah, I can get $50 from him.
So that's what you were talking about?
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today. Boss for a day. But guess what? You get permission from the chief. So now you're boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you'll want to have this. Evidence from floor plans added to the court record. Oh, can I look at that? Oh, okay, so this is the records for the evidence from stabbing. It's just a thing. No like marks or anything. What's up, Gumshoe?
So, Detective Gumshoe, you're boss for the day?
That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place here in the police department.
But if you're boss, then why are you alone? Or are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. Oh. I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Of course. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open.
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case, the DL6? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. What?
was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get to him to tell us more about the case. Dude, we're getting a lot of Edgeworth lore. This place is more high-tech than you think. Every locker is fixed with that only one detective can open. Using their ID card. Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Well, I'm on my third card since entering the force already. Oh, dude. Oh, no.
Sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Dude, that's also a problem.
Right hand. Oh, you mean your fingerprints?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coated with the fingerprints.
Oh, who's this?
So the only locker we can open is our own.
Funny, they look like a normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handle, see?
Oh, dude, yeah, you go head to bed right now. It's fine. Hopefully you get some good sleep, though. You should go to bed right now.
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor.
Thank you. Hopefully I can see you again. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, too, if you want to see. I'll be streaming, like, some other things. Yeah. Okay, good night. Get some sleep, though.
On the other side of the handles is a sensor that the wrong person touches it.
Bzz. You got a shock.
If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In the case the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people in the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
Only the assigned detective's prints can unlock an indicator lamp lights up when it happens. Okay, I think. Okay, did I pass the 2 hours? Okay, I actually did pass the 2 hours, so I am gonna actually hit stream now. Okay, I think we did good. With, I guess there's like a lot of evidence for me, like towards like Goodman was definitely doing something, and I think he got murdered. I don't know, maybe still don't think that the prosecutor did it, but maybe he was trying to get revenge somehow because of the SL9 case, because everything is popping up from this, and he used the same knife from the SL9 case. And the thing I'm wondering about is why is everyone, like each person's hand getting like damaged from who was like accused of murder? Because the prosecutor was and Meekins was. So there must be something about that. Maybe Goodman did something with related to that, but yeah. And I also want to know who was like the not the I guess who was the victim and who was like the murderer in the SL9 case, because it seemed like they got the wrong person, but for some reason the case was closed even though they did get the wrong person and the evidence was tampered. So we'll see. I guess we'll see a lot more about that. I have like a lot of questions about that, so I'm really curious what's gonna go down next time I stream this. I think maybe once we're done with the evidence part, looking after the evidence like halfway next time, or maybe it might be smaller, maybe shorter next time when we look through the investigation, but we're definitely gonna try doing the next trial next time, next Friday. So yeah, I will be heading out now. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming 2 games. Actually, I'll mention this on my Twitter and Bluesky, but I will try finishing the jackpot crash course, because there was one route I didn't do and I wanted to actually finish it, so I'll probably do that first and then I'll actually start the other game that I put in. But yeah, I'll be heading out now and I'm actually gonna eat something. I am hungry after looking at that steak. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a good day wherever you are. Bye bye.